What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of 5 Minute Church. Well, if you saw my intro to 5 Minute Church, you know that I want to spend the next few weeks in November talking about this idea of thankfulness. Taking a look at our lives and realizing that for a lot of us, we're focused about the future. We're focused on finances. We're focused on, do people love us? Do people accept us? And sometimes when we're focused on those things, our minds can go to this idea of, hey, this is what I lack rather than this is what I have. And thankfulness comes from this idea of not focusing on what you lack, but focusing on what you have. And therefore today, the word that I have for you is this word perspective. Perspective, write that down if you're taking notes. For me, I feel like God has been teaching me perspective when it comes to my kids. Sometimes I can be not a great father, as embarrassing as that is to admit. Sometimes I can be tired and I can not give them the attention or the love that they need. Sometimes I can be short-tempered and I can say things that I don't mean. And if you know about me, I have a 7-year-old son, a 5-year-old daughter, and a 9-month-old little boy. And these kids love their dad. I wake up every single day to an unconditional love. I can do no wrong. They just simply love me. And how blessed am I to have that? And yet sometimes, to be honest, I can take it for granted. Sometimes I can wake up and I can forget about these blessings that I have in my life. And the other day as I was laying in bed, and embarrassingly enough, I was looking at social media, a video popped up that it broke me. It absolutely put me in tears. And I want to share this video with you really quick. Go ahead and check it out.
Keep your gloves up, Shiv. Keep your hands up. Come on, Shiv. Come on. Is that what we got?
Daddy?
You were such a big boy when I was growing up. I'm so proud of you.
As I watched that video, I broke down in tears, and I felt like God was reminding me and speaking to me that there are people in this world that would absolutely trade places with you. Although that man probably is, happy to serve our country and does what he does because of the sacrifice that he's willing to give, I'm willing to bet that he would trade places with me. I know that there's people out there who have been trying to have kids for years, and here I am with a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 9-month-old, absolutely blessed, and I know for a fact that some of those people would switch places with me. And I really feel like God in those moments goes, Rob, you need to have a perspective that there are people in this world that don't have what you have. You are blessed. Quit worrying about what you don't have. Quit worrying about what you lack. And focus on what I have given you and do your best with it. In the very same way as Christians, maybe for you it's not your children, maybe for you it's your finances or your job or your friendships, but all of us have things in our life that God has given us, that God is going, I have blessed you with this. Use it for my kingdom. And one of those things that I know for a fact that he has given you and he has given me, we all have it in common. If you're here and you call yourself a Christian, you have salvation. And Hebrews chapter 12 talks about our salvation, and it talks about heaven, and it talks about the glory that we're going to get. And in Hebrews chapter 12, it says this, therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful and worship God with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming fire. Every single day we have something to wake up and be grateful and thankful for. It's all about perspective. And when your perspective is on what you lack and what you don't have, you're going to be grumpy, you're going to be angry, you're going to lack impact, you're going to lack empathy, you're going to lack love, you're just going to lack because you feel like you lack something. But when you wake up and you know what you have, when you wake up and you have a perspective that you can lean on to go, this is what I have been blessed with, therefore you will bless. If you wake up feeling love, therefore you can love. If you wake up feeling like you have grace and mercy and a son who has been sent to this earth to die for you, when you have that perspective, you can go out into your daily day and you can give those things freely because it has been freely given to you. Church, today let's have perspective. Church, today let's remember what God has given us. Let's live a life that is so grateful and thankful for who God is and what he has given you. And because of that, now you can go out and you can love people the very same way. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time for 5 Minute Church.